Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome folks, today the Hungry Gamer is back with another unboxing. And what I have here is I have the retail edition of Andromeda's Edge, plus the Escalation expansion, plus some chonky dice, the Exotic Matter expansion, the upgraded wooden moons, and all of the rolling trays. And in theory, all of this, maybe not the rolling trays, but all of this should fit back into this one single box, which is very exciting to me. Now, I've just taken off the shrink off everything because that just gives you glare and is not interesting. So here we go. All right, and as always, take a look kind of at the sides here. And, ooh, it's hard to see. I'm gonna risk it, gonna risk it. There we go, we take a look. Lots of art all around the side of this game. And so we'll start out. We have the rules of play. Ooh, that's a lot of color. Look at all the colors. Isn't that pretty? And as you can see, lots of pictures and charts and more pictures and some words and yada, yada, yada. So there we have all that. Oh, and on the back, a icon reference. Always like to have that. Oh, and then we have an appendix, which I assume is information about each of the specific factions and events and kind of what everything does, clarifications, a lot of clarifications, and some general FAQ on the back. Great. All right, now we have the punch board. And so here we have energy and titanium and credits and some raiders. Don't know what they are, but we'll find out. Ice and carbon. I'll just punch out a couple here. And they're pretty. Ooh, actually. Now it's hard to tell in a video like this, but these are pretty thick. These are thicker than the average token. So nice little tokens there. Let's punch out a standee as well. And you can see got the art on same picture, both sides. So I'll move past some of these standees and tokens. And here we have the fun stuff. So what we have here, we have some of the buildings that you can build. I forget which one is what, but in this version they're standees instead of minis. There we go. Check out some of those. Pretty nice. Ginormous raider here. And another raider. There we go. And some more bits down there. Down beneath that, we have more stuff to punch, custom repair tokens, and this here is the board itself. This is all the planets that will be going out. Well, it's a quasar, but you get the idea. These are kind of the actions you'll take, and they're very chunky, very thick, and we have some specific types of ship upgrades, I believe is what these are. And then here we have the first bit of some of the moons that we have. And as I mentioned, I'm definitely not going to punch those out because as I mentioned, I have these wooden ooh, actually they're even a little bit smaller. Interesting. Nice chunky wooden tokens for the moon, so I won't even be punching those out. I'll dump some of these out real quick. You can see these are the type of tokens I like. These are my favorite upgraded bits. Nice chunky wood tokens. Okay, we'll dig on down a little further. And I think most of the rest of these are going to be similar. And as you can see, it's got all the art on them. And they're just nice, thick cardboard. There we go. Oh, I guess we have to trash those. Unbelievable. And now we're down into the meat of stuff. So here we have a bit of player board, which is the events token, and how often you flip it over or flip over to event. We got our scrapyard. Here we have cheat sheet, I think. Kind of take a look. Double-sided. Yeah, we have our cheat sheets, our player aids, as it were. And here we have game mats. Zoom out a little bit, check these out. Oop, flip it around. And so you're kind of building out your tableau going this way, and here's space for all of your stuff. Moons you can hold, tells you your credits and everything that you can have, and each of the different colors. And now we have the board and a message. Ooh, yay, they gave me bags. All right, now this is a big guy here. Yeah. And here we have the board. So down here, this is where we'd be putting all of those cardboard planets that I showed you. And we have space for technologies here, scoreboard, or the tracks are going up, and score around the edge. Dice. Chunky dice for the Raiders. And here, these are the leaders, which you'll be using. And in the deluxe version, these actually kind of stick into the minis to create different looking buildings. And the retail version, you still have them, but you just kind of discard them as you use them instead of attaching them to the standees. I'm assuming. And here we have standee bases for Raiders and for buildings as you make them. And this looks like an event deck. Yes, it's an Edge deck part 1. We'll take a look at some of these cards here. All right, and so they are smooth finish. Got a pretty good thickness there. And we'll just kind of take a look at some of these. So these are some of the different types of Raiders that you can have. Full art, as you can see. And now we're into, yes, the event deck. Things that are going to happen. This is one of the many event decks that you can have. Bags. We'll see how many I need to use to put everything back in. This is the 2 trackers for events, and don't remember what this one's for, but nice thick acrylic. And we have the ships. All different colors. And it's kind of nice that we have the minis also for the retail, just like you do for the deluxe. And these here are kind of the interesting main ships. And I believe, I could be wrong, we're going to find out right now, I believe they actually will hold up the buildings as you build them. Now this isn't one of the buildings, this is just a Raider, but it's the same depth. And yes, oh, that's cool. That's really cool. So really, you only need those standee bases for the Raiders because you use these ships when you build buildings. And down here we have our factions, which are, they're an odd size. Like they're like little bookmark sizes here. And we can see we have all these different factions here, all unique art, all unique powers, and so on and so on. And over here, damaged cubes, or no, oh, excuse me, they're not cubes, they are little tiny discs. And let me tell you, that is a very big difference. We don't do cubes in space, we do cylinders. And over here, we got wooden chunky discs, which are for scoring, I guess. I don't know what the others are for. I know they're for scoring, for one, and I don't remember what the little ones do. But little things there. And then we got some more cards over here. And some itty bitty cards over here. These are the technologies that you can build up for your tableau. We'll just take a look at one of them. And here we have, oh, that's funny. I totally thought it was going to be the blue ones, but it's not. It's the yellows. And these little guys come out and wind up going next to your player board that I showed you earlier and kind of create your tableau. I guess that's why they're going to go like that. I don't know. We're going to find out how this works. And here we have these other 2 decks. These look like the combat strategy cards, and these are cards that have to do with what type of buildings you're doing. So we'll just open this one here and take a look. You know, 10 out of 10 for how easy it is to open these packages. And we can kind of take a look. You'll see mostly text on these. Well, I guess all text on these really. And you can see these are all tactic strategy cards, whatever they're called, that you can get as you go through. And there you have it. Now that is everything just in the core game. Now I'm going to throw all this back in, and let's take a look at what we have for the expansions. Okay, let's start with exotic matter. And ooh, that's a nice little box. It's a shame I'm going to hopefully get rid of it. So here we have the standees for the hive. So these all three kind of go together in one. Okay, and nice, thick, chunky. And we have some new factions here. As you can see, you get the Astrodracus, the Space Dragon, the Flamecraft Dragons, who are very clearly just doing Star Tours, and the Wolfguardian Howlers. So 3 new factions. We have some new tableau cards, more standees there, and just a few other cards over here. Oh, we have some new different types of, another raider there, the Ancient Brain. And then here, these are new specific ships that you can have for each of the different new factions that you start with. Next, just because I have them right here, we'll take a quick look at these guys. Itty bitty little rolling trays, but nice art on all of them. Oh, there's the brain. And not sure what that one is. I think that's the hive one. I forget what this one's called. It looks like the crystalline entity. And creepy, gross space bug. The last one we have is the Escalation pack. Now this, I believe, is the one that comes with the solo mode. So probably, for me, the most necessary to have. All right, we got our new rule book. And, we got some new regions. And yes, the solo mode against Unity. And there we have it. Like so. Awesome. And so I like that the scoring being right on the back. That's appreciated. Okay, we got more bits and bobs here. Oh, no, that's interesting. So we have more moons. I wonder if my moon deck or my upgraded moon pack has these guys in there. I have to assume they do. But I don't know. I'll have to find out. Here we have, I guess this is the turn sequence. Yeah, this must just be for Unity. Yeah, Unity, how that's going to work there. And here, this is the Unity player board, which I guess has something similar to how the Ghost of Eldervale worked with rolling dice. It looks like these are both the same, maybe? Yeah, looks like they're the same. Maybe slightly different. Here, what this is so you can play up to 5 players. That's what this one is. This also, so this expansion gets you from 2 to 4 to 1 to 5. That's more dice, more bits and bobs for the white player, and the Void Drake right there. Pretty darn cool. And we have, whoa, ooh, that's a lot of new factions there. Oh, we got more baggies. I'm going to need that. That's what this is. So we do have, looks like 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 new factions here that you can play, like that. And then we have the different leaders that you can battle when you're playing solo. Now I don't, that's funny, Major Tom. And you'll see these are different levels of difficulty and challenge and so on. and it just kind of makes them a little bit more asymmetric than it was for those of you familiar with Elder Veil. We have more tableau cards there. And so, yeah, these are just new cards. Oh, I don't know what this one is. Let's go ahead and open this one up and take a look. And let's see. Oh, we have more cards just for your building. I wonder why we get more of those. I wonder if it just gives you a different option. Not sure. And I have to assume that's for Unity. Yeah, yep, this is all, looks like AI stuff. Okay. Over here, we have more ships for the 3 new factions. Here, this is another event deck. I think this is basically the chaotic deck, I think, is what this one is. Oh, interesting, they all have different backs. Oh, new raider. Huh, I guess I don't know what this one is. Yeah, I don't know, but new events that you can get. So that is a relatively quick overview of kind of what's inside here. So there you have it, folks. As always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share, maybe become a channel member. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.